I am going to explore a different part of Norway. It is remote, cold, multilingual, and farther east than Helsinki. Welcome to Kirkenes. Hi mga kapatid! I'm currently at the Oslo airport and we are traveling to Arctic Circle again to celebrate my birthday and stay in Snow Hotel. It is something I wanted to do during my birthday for a long period of time, and now this is it. And that's the airport, guys. I'm so happy to see airplanes again. I'm with my travel buddies. Say hi to the vlog!
Device has been recalled, becomes damaged, overheats, or is lost on board, please inform the cabin crew immediately. We would like to inform you that the use of power banks is not permitted whilst on board the aircraft. Electronic devices may be used from gate to landing in flight mode. However, larger devices, including laptops, must be switched off and stored for takeoff and landing.
Of course, you need to follow the Norwegian protocol when traveling to Norway. Kirkenes is in eastern Finnmark, a part of Norway that even most Norwegians knows very little about. It is around 500 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle and is just a few miles away from the Russian border. What is interesting about Kirkenes is that they have a devastating history. You can't miss the impact of World War II here. And these are the things that you can do and experience here in Kirkenes.
5,
So if you want to have a full Kirkenes experience, the best thing to do is to stay at the Kirkenes Snow Hotel. Now I thought that the actual part of the Snow Hotel would be well melted by now, but it wasn't. It is not open for overnight guests anymore, but thanks to some air conditioning, it is still standing and open for tours. The hotel will be taken down in the fall, and then they will build a new one with a new art in each room that will be readily available for the overnight guests starting December 20, 2021. And don't worry, if you decide to stay in the Snow Hotel, you get a very warm sleeping bag, so really it is only your nose that might get cold at night. But if you're wondering where we stayed actually at Scandic Kirkenes, but Snow Hotel Kirkenes also happened to have a bunch of gorgeous cabins. These are open all year round, so if you come in the winter but don't want to brave the cold in the snow winter or in the Snow Hotel, you can instead stay cozy in the heated cabins, and that is really the coziest. The huge window is designed for the optimal northern lights viewing in the winter, but in the summertime you have this feeling that you are in the middle of the forest and don't like to leave the room. The Snow Hotel also happened to have huskies and reindeer.
4,
The next is when you're farthest north, spotting the northern lights is always a good idea or a possibility. While in Kirkenes, of course, it may not be as popular as Tromsø or Stenya, but there is always a possibility that you are going to have a great spot for viewing the aurora. It was not cloudy during my birthday, and we are so fortunate enough to experience this kind of phenomena. Aurora is dancing over our head, and it's magical color, as if she is going to convey something, a message of hope and a message of possibility to everyone amidst this pandemic.
3,
Back into the city, into Soviet Liberation Monument, there is amount of tremendous history of World War II here. The city was bombed so much that there were only a handful of buildings that survived the war. Kirkenes was eventually liberated from Nazi rule by the Soviet army in 1944. The Russians are still held in high regards here due to this act. And these are the actual pictures of this act.
2,
The next is the King Crab Safari. It is one of the most popular Kirkenes things to do. The King Crab Safari in the Kirkenes takes visitors out into the Varanger Fjord. King crabs were introduced to the area by the Russians, and since they only live in the very cold water, the fjords around Kirkenes makes the perfect home for them. And that means that if you're looking to take a King Crab Safari, Kirkenes is the best place for you to experience that. And now about after being catch, you are going to eat it together with your friends, and that is what you call mukbang time.
1,
But the best part about this Kirkenes adventure or traveling into the northernmost town of the world is to spend time with the locals. We were fortunate enough to meet Lotsky and Jerick, who have been with us throughout our journey, from the airport, going into Snow Hotel, King Crab Safari Tour, eating king crab, drinking during my birthday, chasing for the aurora, and also going into the Russian border. We were fortunate enough to meet their family as well. So wherever you go, even in the northernmost part of the universe, there is a Filipino hospitality waiting for you.